will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Right on the money. On the move at the 30. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Wants to fire on second down. Complete to the right. Here he goes. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll go to the ground. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep.
Look at that.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Bro, come on, EA. How y'all letting that dumbass shit go down, bro?
And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Knights. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
That's defense on this shit, bro. Let these bum-ass niggas tell it they was lurking. That's what this damn game is probably the most ever fucking daggone help-ass game for bum-ass.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7.
Then I throw it right back. Y'all want me to lose this game? This bad game.
Brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The running back has it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
The offense gets in those multiple tight end looks. You kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block.
Got enough space. Touchdown, UCF. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Hoover. And the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Nothing.
You got crusty fucks talking like they really about their life. Crusty fucks that put their mic on after they get computer-ass interceptions. Boy, y'all need to shut the fuck up. I swear to God, just shut the fuck up, because you really ass at the game, bro. Fucking sorry ass bitch. I'm sorry, that's type of motherfucker, y'all. I swear to God. Yeah, bring that bitch ass nigga back. I ain't get the hell back here. I'm glad you downstairs, man. sorry, stand fucking big anything like that.
The Buckeyes
The
will
last
kick it
guy.
away to start.
We had the ball out about half the field. Fuck it.
A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the tailback. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry up. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Plenty of options here. Run or pass on third down right around midfield. Breaks into the open. Bust through behind his pad. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
And how about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Give to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Running back searching for a hole. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. They're working that left side. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Trying to find his man in the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. On the ground, it's Hayes. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone.
Oh, you
He's
fuck.
got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Ginn. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh my God, Fizzle.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Thompson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, UCF! Buckeyes will kick it away first. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. From the gun, give on the inside. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking downfield, it's Culpepper. Quickly complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide, but to be able to break on those short.
Turning it on! Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Soft spot in the middle. He is not going to get there. Stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Makes the catch, it's Haynes. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Throws to the tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on third down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick six.
Fires to the wideout. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bush. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Sends it downfield. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
To throw, it's Culpepper. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Right down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
To the air. It's Hoover. Right on target this time. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Blake. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The snap sets up the throw. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Bush. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Quickly complete. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding you don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on second down.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw. It's Culpepper. Quick strike complete. Still running at the 40. Flying down the right side. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Haynes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Haynes. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a tight end.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Hoover. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Blake. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Culpepper. Here comes the heat. Complete to the left. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Rifles it down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think coming into this game, we thought it was going to be a back-and-forth affair. What a great job executing on that touchdown. If they get this extra point, man, we are all tied up heading in at halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. The Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Ginn. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down. And this
there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
He's got it on the run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And the Rebels buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Dropping back, it's Culpepper. Got his man down the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. This time he's got his man. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He first down.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on down.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got an open man, and he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Culpepper. With the catch, it's Bush. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Grab near the marker. It's Blake. Timeout is called with just a single second left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and they get to it. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.